Hey, hey. It's almost an hour until New Year's, and here I am with another message. I want to talk about narcissistic people. Let's talk. Let's talk. Narcissism. This video will generally be about narcissistic people, to how to identify them, and to know if you're one yourself. It's possible that you may be one yourself. Let's talk about it. I'm going to say Happy New Year's Eve. We're an hour into the new year. I just want whatever comes to mind. I usually make a video about it. It's not. Some people may like it. Like I said, if I reach one person, if I can help somebody, it's if one, because as you know that if you touch one, the other one is going to touch another person. It's just a domino effect. So it goes on and on. So let's talk about narcissism. Narcissistic people have to realize that narcissism is a personality disorder. It is. It's mental. I've written some stuff down, jotted down some things, and I'm not calling narcissistic people crazy. I'm not calling them crazy. Is it something that needs treatment? Possibly. Excuse me. Treatment. Can you fix it as a person that's in their life? No, you cannot. Those are people that need professional help with that. That is a personality disorder. It is. I want to talk about it because it affects a lot of people, and it hurts. Those kind of people hurt a lot of people. Their behavior hurts a lot of people and leaves a lot of people scarred and confused. Just got a text went through. Okay. Talk to you later. All right. Let's talk about their traits and how to spot them, how to figure out if you're one, if you're dealing with one. That's how you know them. When it comes to narcissistic people, they have a huge need for admiration. They need your acceptance. They need the glory. They can't just do something. Okay, give you an example. They're the type that when I tell you, you're gonna get what I'm saying. They're the type that will take a video camera and give to the needy, and show all the homeless people, and they're giving them something. It's narcissistic. When you're giving to someone, you should do it in private, and you should respect that person's boundaries, and that the fact that if you were on the street, would you want a camera in your face and someone's giving you some? Most people have, even if they're on the street, they have self-pride. Do things in private. That's why a lot of people don't do things and broadcast it. A narcissistic person would broadcast that. They would do it because they're not doing it for the right reasons. Wash my hair today. Condition it. It's looking good. Welcome to the new year right. All right. There's just some jokes. What else I want to say? Yeah, that's narcissism. Like I said, okay, when it comes to narcissistic people, they have a huge need for admiration. That's the core thing with them. They gotta be seen. They have to have this image to the world, which is not truly who they are, mind you. And they have a huge disregard for others' feelings. They just don't care. Okay, I'll repeat. They have a huge disregard for others' feelings. A huge disregard for other people's feelings. Huge disregard. To be honest, they just don't care. When it comes to your feelings and how you're feeling, they're going to shut down. Because when you're doing that, you're being transparent. You're coming to them and saying, this hurts me, this bothers me. With a narcissistic person, if you come to them like that, they're going to completely shut down. They don't want you to do that. They don't want to hear it. They don't care. They lack empathy. They don't care. That's stress to them. They're like, you should be just sit down and shut up and do what I tell you to do and act how I want you to act. I don't want to hear none of that from you talking about this or that. They don't want to hear it. They don't care. They don't care about your feelings. Personality disorder, that's not normal. That is not normal. I'm just giving you something to look at. People in your life, keep eyes open and look for people like that in your life. They're in your life somewhere. Be like, oh, that's just them. That's just how they act. No, that ain't just how they act. That's a mental disorder. That's a problem. That's toxic. Another one is they can't handle any sort of criticism. It could be constructive. It don't matter if it's constructive criticism or if it's just criticism. No matter what it is, they just can't take it. It's all about their gain. They don't care. They don't want to hear your criticism. Nothing about them is wrong. It's not about being wrong. They have to be right all of the time. All of the time. Like I said, I'm going to repeat. I'm going to say it loudly. This disorder can only be treated by professionals. If you're not a professional, you cannot fix these people. If you can't fix them, leave them alone, get them out your life. Period. Whatever family member it is, those people are out there. I'm telling you, it's real. Narcissism is real. Okay. I'm going to continue because I told you I always write down notes and stuff like that. Because that's what I do. All right. I'm going to give you some examples and signs of how they operate. Let's see. I hope you ain't one. If you ain't, click off. It ain't for you. Get your life together. Pray. Because that is demonic. I ain't gonna lie to you. That kind of karma that's gonna come back on you. That's why y'all unhappy people now. Narcissistic people are the most unhappiest people in the world. Kid you not. They constantly needing attention. They constantly need attention. It's me all the time. You could be like, it could be a situation where you're like, I needed you to go get me something from the store because I hurt my ankle. They'll send you something like that. Oh, I hurt my ankle. Can you go get me something from the store? You be like, dang, I was in a big old accident. They was like, well, you couldn't get it after you got in the accident? You couldn't get it. Where were you after you got your car fixed? You couldn't get it. You couldn't get an Uber and bring it to me? Me. All the time. They don't care what it is. They're first. Another one. They never accept their failures or their roles in them. They're never wrong. They're absolutely never wrong. They will switch it around you on you every time. They will steal from you. You could catch them. And they say, well, you left it there. I thought you wanted me to have it. Anything to, they're never wrong. Never wrong. That is toxic. If a person can't own up to their fault into things and they will blame you and railroad you and run over you, that is toxic. They never accept their failures. It's always somebody else's fault. And it's usually the person that they asphyxiate themselves on, that the person that they look at. Don't be that person. Don't be that person that they use like that. A narcissistic person always have a source. Don't be that source. And if you are that source, if you're reading all this stuff, you're sitting up in here, and I'm not done. You're sitting up here listening to this, that means you are that person. You are that source. A narcissistic person needs that source. Everybody ain't going to put up with a narcissist. And they know that. They know they're full of bull crap. They know they're full of bull crap. But if they could convince one that they can play with, they're going to play. And use to the end, my friend. Because with a narcissist, like Chucky said, well, no, like the little boy said, no, you have to be like the little boy said to Chucky. This is the end, my friend. You have to be like, this is the end, my friend, because a narcissist will use you to the end. Another one. Feeling superior to others with no achievements. Give you an example when I say that, and I'll repeat it. Feeling superior to others with no achievements. Narcissistic. Give you an example if you don't understand that. I would say, if I could explain it to you in this way. Basically, if you graduated from Harvard University, Harvard, one of the top colleges and universities in the world. And if they graduated from an online college like Remington or something, they're still gonna feel like they're smarter than you. They're gonna say, "Well, you cheated your way to it. You did this to get it. You didn't get it because I don't think you're smart. Because if you're dealing with me, you're not smart." I'm gonna tell you this. They feel like they know they crap. The fact that you're dealing with them, they feel like they look less upon you because you're like, I wouldn't deal with me. Why are you dealing with me? Because underneath it all, they know who they are. They know they're full of crap. And they play a game. They play games with everybody in their life. Like I said, you could have graduated from Harvard, and they could have had an online degree from Remington. They're gonna play on your mind and make you feel like you just as less as them. They play on your mental. Yep, they're a trip. I'm telling you, pay attention. Give me a second, you guys. Hold on. Okay. All right. Not done. This is another one. Ignoring people's boundaries. Ignore people's boundaries. You know, we all have boundaries. A lot of people like, look, I don't like you doing this in my face. Don't put your hand in my face. That's a trigger. For some people, that's a trigger. You're going to get popped. They're like, don't do that. Don't do that. And sometimes people ain't going to even tell you they don't like that. You just going to get popped. They disrespect boundaries. Whatever your boundaries, we all have boundaries. Things we have built up in life over time. Like, look, I don't like this. I don't like this. This makes me uncomfortable. I done told you I don't like this. And let me tell you something. You could tell them that, and they'll do it anyway. They'll find a snake way to do it. Anyway. They don't care. They don't respect you. I ain't gonna say narcissistic people do that with everybody. No, they don't. They don't. They know who to play with and who not to play with. But if you're that narcissistic supply that they need, they disrespect your boundaries. They know what your boundaries are and they test you. And know how they test you? They do it softly. And if you take it, and if you let them slide with it, that shows them you're weak. And them, in their eyes, you're weak. They're going to continually do it. They're going to do it worse. Don't get you harder next time. They ain't playing with you. They say, oh, they look at you as weak. They laugh at it. They love it. So, oh, you say all of that. You all talking, no action. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. That's how they feel like you ain't going nowhere. They laugh at it. People are a trip. I'm telling you. It's mental. Them people need help. Prayer. Hope you ain't one. Okay. I'll say this. The other one is they have an extravagant... no, not extravagant. They have a... Okay, I'll word it this way. Sorry for the pause, you guys. They have a high sense of self-importance. They think they're highly important. I will tell you this. They feel like you can't live without them. You can't cope without them. They have given you the best that you will ever get and you will ever see. The end all, the sunrise and shine on them. They think that of themselves, and they think this much of you. This much. Oh, you think they love you? People don't love you. They love the need of you. You're a source. Narcissistic people need a source. Whatever need they need to be met, that's what some of you are. I ain't gonna say everybody, because everybody gonna put up with that mess. And they know that. They know they twisted. And deep down in their heart, they tormented. Because to operate in your life like that, you have to be tormented. Demonic, and you have to let me close this out. You have to have things in your mind that don't click, and it's spiritual to be like that, and to be comfortable with that, and sleep at night, doing the things you do and sleep at night. That ain't normal, baby. And you the one tossing and turning, baby. Them people sleep well at night. Let me tell you. You think that's bothering them? Nah, they sleep well at night. Trust me. They sleep well at night. They feel like nobody should be before them. No matter what you're going through, it don't matter. I don't want to hear. They don't want to hear. Okay, this is the kind of thing that they do. They will call you in the middle of the night, interrupt your peace, drain you of your peace. And you allow them because you're a good person, because you're a caring person, and they know that. They feed up on your good nature, your character. They don't like other people like them. Because other people be like them, like, look, I see you, you see me, we see we see each other. Other narcissistic people, we see each other. But good-natured people, beware. They feed upon your good character. If you have good nature, if you're kind nature, if you're soft-spoken, they feed upon that. You're vulnerable, if you're insecure, they feed upon all those things that they consider those things. Let me tell you something. They consider those things weak. W-E-A-K in big letters. If I knew how to do the graphics, I'd be like, weak. That's weak to them. They see that as weak. And it's not weak. That's beautiful. In God's eyes, that's beautiful, because that's what we place on this earth to be. That's why good follow you. That's why you look at life in a different way. They're miserable people. Let me tell you, they're miserable. They're absolutely miserable people. They exist. You think the boogeyman is under your bed? No, the boogeyman is on side of you. The boogeyman is in your family. The boogeyman is your friend. And I will call them a narcissist. Now that's the boogeyman. Them people is not to be played with. Excuse me. Like I said, I will continue. Everything with them is first. Doesn't matter what you're going through, it's last. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. If you call, like I was saying, if you call them, they want you to answer right away. But and when they're in need, and of course you're a caring person, you're like, hey, how you doing? Okay, how you doing? Even if they inconvenience you, which they typically do, you're trying to counsel them. They always need counseling. They always. But let you be in need. Let you be in need. Call them. What you gonna get? Voicemail. I'm gonna call him right back. Click. Hello? Hey, can I talk to you for a minute? Hey, yeah, what's going on? I'm just going through something. Can we talk? What's wrong? I just need someone to talk to right now. Oh, well, I was doing it. Can I call you back? And what you gonna say? What you say? Okay, that's fine. And what they do? I'll call you back. Narcissist. See it, people. Don't care. Don't care. And you like, oh, I wish I could do the. I wish I could be what you do. I wish I could do what you do to me. I wish I could do that back to you. Don't wish that upon yourself, because them people got to stand before God. Yeah. Oh yeah, nah, yeah. They got to stand before God for all of that. You almost stand before God for that. You keep being you. You keep being wonderful, beautiful, caring, loving. That's who God is. That's who God was on this earth. Not was. That's who God is. God was on this earth. Continue being that. Don't let people like that change you. That's narcissism. That's demonic. People say it's narcissist. I put narcissistic demonic behind it. Parentheses, like demonic. Because I don't know how, I could not do that and sleep well at night. But they sleep well. And I'm going to tell you something. They sleep very well at night. Because they're very unaware of it. It's demonic. I'm going to continue on. Let's keep this rolling, because it's rolling into 23 minutes. I don't think nobody's going to watch this long, but I'm going to say what I have to say anyway. Monopolizing conversations, belittling people. They love making others feel small. They feel grandiose if they can put somebody else down. I feel very uncomfortable belittling somebody. That's why I'm a very humble person. I'm like, I always try to look at a way how I can word it better to not offend. To not offend a person, because I know how it feels to be offended. I know how it feels if it was told back to me. So I always process things of how I would like to be talked to. They don't do that. They think of, oh, if you thinking you too cute, I'm about to brag you. I'm about to bring you down. I'm about to bring you a lot of damn notches. I'm about to let you have it. You are not what you think you are. They're about to let you have it. They're gonna let you have it. You're not gonna be over them. They're gonna tear you down in conversation. They're not gonna congratulate you. You're gonna congratulate them. And they're gonna congratulate, you're gonna congratulate them when it's time, when they succeed, you're gonna congratulate them. But when it's time for you, when you have achieved something, they're not gonna be there to congratulate you. They're gonna ignore it. They're going to say, oh, I was sleeping. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Why are you doing this to me? They're going to play victim. They're going to do anything but be what you are to them. Watch it. You have two eyes. Watch it. That's narcissistic people. Don't want that in your life. It's toxic. Another thing, they don't mind taking advantage of others to get exactly what they want, by all means necessary. It's their way or the highway. They're going to get it how they live. That's a narcissist. They don't deal with feelings. Only feelings they deal with is they don't want to be embarrassed. They don't want to be the stupid one like you are. They look at you as stupid. They have no respect for you. If you deal with them long enough, they feel like you're stupid. Because they'll be like, I wouldn't deal with me. Why in the hell are you dealing with me too? Because like I said prior, if you will go way back into the video, they know they're bullshit. BSers. I don't like cussing. I don't do the cussing thing. They know what they are on in the inside of them. They know what they are. But like I said, I'm here to expose you. I see you. And I'm not one of you. And I don't claim you. But I will say this. Don't claim yourself as a narcissist. Because let me tell you something. We all have... yes, I'm showing off my little breast. It's a Christmas present. But I want it in the video. Judge me not, ye sinners. We all have sin. Don't judge me. I want to see my bracelet. I would say this. We all have. Don't diagnose yourself as that. Because we all have narcissistic or have been a narcissistic person somewhere kind of in the middle. Somewhere we have done things that are selfish and stuff like that. And like, okay, you see some traits that I talked about and like, okay, they're like, oh, I've done that. We all have. No, these people are that all the time, all the damn time, 24/7. They like it, they live it, they breathe it, they wake up in it. We don't wake up. I'm talking to people who are not like that. We don't wake up and breathe that. We have moments of that. We get over that. We feel guilty over that. We repent over that. Say, oh, that don't feel good. I don't want to treat nobody like that. Oh, I can't do that. Like, Lord, forgive me. Oh, Lord. Because this, they don't do that. Baby, they don't repent over that. They don't even see it. They don't even acknowledge it. They just do it. It's all about them. They don't care. Okay, now that I've finished with that, I'm going to, this video is going long. I'm going to go off the top of the dome and talk about my situation and how I know so much about it. But I had to get facts. So I read up on things. I always read. And I want to know what I'm talking about before I talk about it. But now personal experience. I dealt with a person that was narcissistic. And I dealt with it for off and on for 5 years. It's the most challenging thing you could ever imagine. They gaslight. Gaslight means they'll set you up to look crazy. You know how love protects? Like how you love and protect a person, and you're supposed to love and protect, and oh, it's us together. Nah, when it come down to it, they'll railroad you. They railroad. You could be in a relationship, but they'll railroad you. They'll gaslight you and do things. They sit back and observe. Let me tell you something. They charm you in the beginning. They charm you in the beginning. It's charming. It goes through the charming stage. They get you into them. You could not be into them in the beginning, but they'll charm you and do enough to get you into it, into the relationship, or get into the situation, and then they switch. They'll switch. You're like, what the fuck happened? Because they've been observing you from all along. They're like lions. They're predators. They saw you before you saw them. They said, I'm going to get you. I need you. I need a fix. They're insecure. They're weak. They feed upon your good character because they don't have it. They don't possess what you have. They want to tear you down to be built up. Because your natural qualities that you have, your everythingness, your kindness, your smile, the good thing that comes from God. Because I can only say what I have, whatever you see in me, that comes from God. It's narcissistic people out there that wants to steal that. But now I've been through it, my mind's too strong. Try it if you want. I see you. And I'm teaching other people about you. They're truly tormented people. It's something that you can't fix. And those traits, you're gonna see it. It's those kind of traits you see in family, relationships, friendships, family, relationship, all that, you see it. It's somebody in your life that operates like that. How I would say how to deal with them. Don't argue with them. They will set you up. They will set you up to fail because they perceive you as weak. Because they themselves feel like, I wouldn't deal with me. They know that, like I said, they know they're full of BS. So they're like, they look down on you. I'm going to be honest with you. They feel like you're weak. And let me tell you something. They treat other people. Let me tell you something. Narcissists is not always narcissistic to everybody. No, they're not. To their close friends, they're not. To other people, they're not. No, a narcissistic person is narcissistic to certain individuals that they perceive as weak. And they are like vampires. They feed upon it. It's truly like a vampire situation. They feed upon people, baby. And a weak, oh, they love a weak person. Baby. If you, yeah. It's nothing to be played with. And I'm going to do another video of how to get away from their grasp. Because you just don't walk away from a narcissist. That takes time. It takes time because you have to be mentally strong, spiritually strong. Because they're very clever, manipulative. They pride themselves on getting over on you every time, mind effing you all the time, getting you back all the time. Okay, I will say this. I'm about to hurt some feelings. The person you keep coming back and keep going back to, keep playing games with you. Oh, I keep going back and you keep doing the same thing. Oh, you're a victim. You're a victim. You're a victim. And yes, that person sees you as a victim. He sees you as a weak. Because they can say anything to you to get you back. Know what that is? A narcissist. You are nothing to them but a source. They have no value in you. I'm not done. This is part 1. Now we'll do a part 2. And my part 2 would be how to get away from it. Y'all be blessed. We're bringing in the new year right. We almost, come on now, 2021. We're going to bring it in right. I'll make a video later on tonight about how to get away from that situation, because it is like Jada said, an entanglement. It's entanglement, baby. It's a spiritual entanglement. It's no play. People ain't no joke. But I'm bummed. All right, y'all. I'll be back probably later on. I'll post my video. I'll post the second part probably later on. I'll film it after I ring in the new year and stuff like that, or may have you, and then I'll film it and then I'll post it probably tomorrow or something. I give y'all too much. Y'all don't appreciate me. Hot damn. Love y'all. Part 2 coming up. Look for it. Bye, y'all. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, you guys. Come on now. 2021.